A very common question I get is, which TopDon's diagnostic scan tool covers key fobs? Well, let's turn it over to Jimmy. So each scan tool definitely have its place in the automotive diagnostics. So when you're looking for key programming and key fobs, the Phoenix Nano is what you would need. And this is going to cover two things like your ADAS and well as your modules. So once you scroll into the modules, you can see the IMO programming, and you can also walk through as far as what it does cover with this. And you can also check by the website to find out if it covers your specific vehicle, but also the ADAS system with the external. This right here is going to kind of walk you through as far as the product info of the driver assistance, as far as the sensors around, and then you can back out of that, walk through the product manual, and even the adjustment steps necessary in order to do so. And so this having over 32 different hot resets and covering over 10,000 vehicles. When you're looking at this, it's talking about Acura, Audis, BMW, Bugatti. You're talking the Cadillac, the big three. You've got Chrysler, the PSAs, the Dodge. It's loaded with a lot of stuff. In question recently, the Maserati, GTR. So as you can see, this right here is going to cover many different vehicles. So this right here is a pretty hot setup here, full diagnostic scan tool. You got your library that you can go back to in your history as far as checking those freeze frames and data reports and live streams, and being able to send those out to an external source. And you've got a couple of different USB-A and the C charging port there. So pretty sweet setup. But if this one right here is a little bit much, the AD Pro is going to be in the showcase also, but this is the AD 900. So this has 8 different hot resets. It's going to cover things like your engine, your trans, your SRS, and your braking system. So a Bluetooth bi-directional unit here that you can walk around the vehicle and do your diagnostics. So this is going to cover most people in their situation, but if you're full-on shop, you're going to probably need something a little bit larger. But depending on what you're looking for, these two have 2 years free on the updates, and after that you pay a fee once you decide to update. If you decide not to, you keep your current OBD2 functions with that. But if you're looking for something that's going to be most common user and so forth, the 500 and the 600, they're pretty sweet. So these are going to have free lifetime updates with a press of one button, and they'll still do the freeze frame, data report, live streams. But the big difference in the two is this is going to have 6 different hot resets in it: oil, trans, your braking system. Now this one right here is actually going to have 9 different hot resets where you start adding DPF regens, ABS bleeding, injector coating. So the 600 is a pretty hot unit here. So again, it just comes down to what you're looking for. If you're just looking for something to clear your basic gas codes, hey, that 500 is pretty sweet. If you got diesel, hey, you probably want to add the 600. And if you want to step up to a Bluetooth bi-directional, that's where you'll want this model here, because you have that capability as well as being able to run an external monitor. You've got an extra place for external storage up to 128 gig. You've got an 8-inch touchscreen versus the 5-inch. Now here on the Nano, you still got the 8-inch, but you got 32 different hot resets. So depending on what you're looking for, there'll also be the Pro in there, and that's going to be a bi-directional unit as well. So you can check the link down below to find out more details on their spring sale that TopDon does have right now. But if you're looking for key programming and FOBs, this right here is where it's at. But it's not going to cover 100%, but it does cover a wide range of vehicles. But again, you can always stop back by the website to find out, does it cover my particular vehicle or not. So TopDon's where it's at, and check their spring sales, and this is one you don't want to miss out on.